thing's crooked. Look how crooked it is. What's going on here? Straighten that fucker out. Straighten out. This whole fucking thing's crooked. I guess. I guess. What's happening to me? I'm trying to fuck with this damn stand. It's fucking crooked and fuck. Fucking, it's driving me nuts. It's fucking with my OCD. Almost got bit last night. You hear everyone again? Yeah, you did today. It's only been one day. I think yes, the last fucking live was the first fucking time that somebody was in before you. I almost got bit by that fucker last night, Holly, but it was food mode. Because with these fucking tubs, you gotta lift it up and, you know what I mean? And cause I'm up on this fucking stool. So, I got the rat, you know, in these tongs. And I do this, and I open the fucking tub up, and I slide that fucker in there. Well, he didn't see the fucking rat. He came out, fucking almost got me on my arm. I was like, you little fucking bastard. But then as soon as, because then he's fucking sitting here looking at me, you know, fucking, and then I just show him the fucking rat in front of him, and he scoffed it right up. But yeah, that fucking sucked. Probably going to have to fucking come up with something to prop the tops up. Fucking. Yeah, I could. But actually what I want to fucking do is I want to fucking get rid of these VE6s and fucking get 3 more fucking CB70s. You know what I mean? Because I got my fucking table here is plenty long enough for fucking to stack 3 of these big fuckers on there. The only thing is, do I have a tape measure in here? I might not have a tape measure in here. The fuckers take up some fucking room. Let me see. I'll go grab a tape measure, see if I can't find one of them. I'll give you an idea what I'm going to lose for room. Yeah, I might as well turn this fucking thing on, I guess. Hey, good morning, whoever else is in here. So anyway, these are right up against the wall, all right? Fucking back here. They're 3 foot. Okay, those are 36 inches. These aren't all the way to the back of the wall. But these are only 23 inches. So basically 36. I'll be way the fuck out here. I'll lose about 10 inches of fucking space in here. So, you know what I mean? And I'll actually have to fucking do something. I have to figure something out. Because I won't be able to open these fucking tubs up. Yeah, I just thought of that. So these are, how long are these fucking right together? They're just under 5 foot. They're 59 inches. So 59 Yeah, see, fucking 59 uses that whole table. That whole table's like 6 foot. So Christ, they would be out to here. Damn. Yeah. The fucking tub would come right into that rack. I might have to do some fandangling in here. Just means I'll have to fucking rethink this a little bit. Which actually, I can gain quite a bit. Now you got me curious. Now my OCD's stuck on this now, Evan. I got a foot I can come over. I can make this fucking table a fucking foot shorter. Over here. So that would pull that back a whole foot. It would be back here. This is where they'd start. Ugh. I guess I just have to clean those tubs in place. I have to clean those damn tubs right in place. Fucking when the time comes. No, probably what I'm going to have to do is I'm probably going to have to go and make an 8 foot shelf this way. Going this way. Which I only have to add 2 feet onto that as it is. So that would work. You guys got me. Evan's got me thinking about fucking how I gotta swap my room up. But yeah, as it is, Evan, fucking I will have to fucking mess some shit up and redo some shit when the time comes. That'd be 10. Because that's still only 15 snakes. CB70 rack only holds 5 snakes. So 3 of them still only 15 snakes. And oh, I got 2 in here that aren't mine. I got to remember that. So I got 6 there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I got 19 snakes right there. Not counting Isaac's 2. And then I still got those guys up there. I could just build them a rack though. You're right, Evan. I could just build a rack and then use those tubs in it. Which would be fine. I do have space to do that. Oh, well, you can stack them. You can stack these on top of each other, but fucking, I'm telling you, it sucks fucking having any on the floor. Because you're fucking bending down, you know what I mean? It sucks. Because when I first did this room up, I had them stacked up on top of each other. You know what I mean? And it actually cut down a lot of space, but the fucking ones on the fucking floor sucked. You know what I mean? And it also was weird for the snakes because now they've got all of me over them. You know what I mean? Now it's more like them being on the damn ground. You know? And I just didn't like it. Fucking, I'm too old to be fucking kneeling down and, you know what I mean? And my floors are cold here, so having them right on the floor is just not even, it's not, I could in the summertime, but just not in the winter. You know what I mean? And to have to keep fucking moving them. Oh, my washing machine's spinning out. Yeah, it does suck. And I mean, but yes, if what I should have done is I should have built like a fucking, I don't know, even just a 2.5 foot tall pedestal and then stacked them up on top of that. And I mean, that's still an option. I mean, that I might even end up doing that possibly. Because if I do that, then I could fucking basically, if I did it only 2.5 fucking foot off the ground here, I could definitely stack two of them up on top of each other. And I'd be able to put all of them right here because basically these would drop and I could put two more, three right on top of them. So, I mean, I do have options. And that might actually be the best fucking option, actually, is just to build a couple fucking, 2x4 fucking plywood platforms, you know, that are just a couple 2.5 foot up off the fucking floor. Maybe lay some fucking insulation on the very bottom of the box to help keep some of the cold out of it. That'd probably work. That'd probably work all right, huh? So how's everybody doing today? I'm gonna make sure I'm getting my damn fucking messages here. You fucking assholes. Yeah, but it's really not a big deal when you don't have that many. I mean, it is, but it's not. You know what I mean? Oh, you motherfucker. Wow, I don't even know what I'm searching, you dumbass. There we go. Hey, thank you for this fucking thumbs up. Number 2. Meaning the number fucking 2 person in here. Appreciate it. What are you doing? Look at this chunky monkey motherfucker. I gotta get him a bigger hide. Look at this fucker. He's growing up like his sister. Huh. He gonna be going into shed here coming right up because he is chunky. He's a chunky motherfucker. He's eating those big rat pops. The big ones and the ones that come in the packages. But they're all on rat pops, but he seems to be getting fucking, he's gaining weight big time now. Christ, did I weigh him? I don't know if I weighed him the other day. Should weigh him, see what he weighs. I might have weighed him. I think we weighed his sister. I don't think I weighed him. Oh, he's 188 grams. Little chunky fucker. Little chunky fucker. Come here, little buddy. But he's so good. He's another one of those fucking normally runs right to you. You know what I mean? Open his fucking tub up. Very sociable, which is awesome because I'm keeping him. But I love his pattern. He's starting to like turn purple. Like his colors here are like purple, and then the yellow and the black. So, but I know it's not coming out as purple on here. But that what looks like gray there, that's like purple in person. Like right here in front of me is like purple. You know. So he's like purple, yellow, and black. So he's really cool. That's why I was like, man, I gotta keep him. On top of fucking, I mean, who doesn't want to keep the super chill, the super chill ones? And he was everything, he was fucking, he's beautiful, he's got wicked fucking cool pattern. I love all the three different fucking colors because they're kind of, the black and yellow, yes, is known to go good together, but I never fucking seen, I can't remember fucking seeing anything purple, black, and yellow that I ever went, oh wow, that's cool, other than this damn snake. You know? I guess it's like purple and then kind of turns to like a gray looking color. But I don't know. You're an awesome snake though. And he's super sociable. I mean, which I mean they all are. I don't hold them every fucking day. Like, we got now one going in the shed. Oh, my son's snake. Let me show you. My son's snake, that's the albino inchy female. She shed. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. But where yours has got like the oranges, Evan, I don't know why it would be green. None of them are. None of the parents have any green in them. But you see, instead of the fucking oranges, like what yours has got, Evan, his has got brighter oranges. Or not brighter oranges, but bright yellow. Because this color right there in front of my thumb right there, that's a yellow. And that you got bright yellows in the patterns, like yours has got the orange. And his never had the orange. So I really don't think your oranges are going to go away, Evan. But this is my son's albino inchy. It got what looks like oranges there, but it's not orange. It's yellow right here. But yes, but you see how it does have the different patterns. Evie's has got the same thing going on too. But yours is and she's got oranges too. I mean, Evie's did have oranges, but she's got like dots. And they might have changed because she did say there's more coming in when I was talking to her. But see, pink lemonade eyes. Again, no, I mean, these guys are beautiful. And she just shed. That's why we couldn't see the yellows before. I just couldn't see them through the fucking, you know what I mean? I could see what looked like fucking something, but I couldn't really tell until after she actually shed. And then I could see, geez, I go, fuck, she's got fucking yellows where yours has got the oranges, Evan. This snake's got yellows there. Doing the same thing, but instead of oranges, it's a brighter yellow coming through. And you see, she's a fucking sweetheart too. And I'm telling you right now, my son doesn't hold them as much as I do. You know what I mean? He does hold these guys, but he's busy. He fucking works 7 days a week. So they come back on their honeymoon Saturday. He's still in the Dominican Republic. But no, she's a beautiful snake. I can't remember what he even called her though. I can't remember. Let's see, she's goes back nice and slow. Oh, she's not running. I think that she was my snake, but she's not. She's my son's, and he's had her a couple years now. However fucking old they are. Charged him $300 for his too, and that was back then when prices were, prices I think were better, honestly, before. And they've dropped again since, but they weren't that bad. They were kind of low, and then there was a high, and then all the prices went up, and then fucking obviously fucking after everybody stopped getting free COVID money, after fucking that, basically, and the economy went to shit. Fucking people just don't have extra money to spend on shit like that, so shit slowed down. But I don't care. I don't care. I got 3 snakes I can try to sell all next year. I got all next spring and all next summer and all that to try to get rid of. The 3 snakes I don't really plan on keeping. This guy's gonna be a moose though. He's so fucking stupid. And anybody that fucking thinks that fucking that is true is an idiot. Did you see that video where Joe Scarborough fucking couldn't believe that fucking butter was $7? Fucking, he goes, what is it? And fucking, he goes, what is it? Got gold in it or something? And it was like, dumbass. See, you don't even know fucking how much fucking shit costs. He thought it was like $3. His wife says, oh, it's $7. He goes, what? She goes, it's $7. He goes, what? What's got gold in it? And it's like, yeah, you fucking idiot. That just tells you how fucking, how fucking far out fucking left you are, because you don't even know what the cost of fucking everything is. $3 for butter, and his fucking wife had to tell him. No, it's actually $7. What? Yeah, fucking Joe. Fucking blowhard motherfucker. Keeping in fucking within 5 minutes they're talking about how great the economy is. It's like, what the fuck? $7 for fucking butter, Joe. Not $3, $7 fucking dollars. Yeah. Your wife should have hit you with a fucking cost of a gallon of fucking milk, but we should have heard your guess first. I bet you would have said $5. I honestly don't know what it is, but I bet it's closer to 10. $10 for a fucking gallon of milk. I'm pretty close. I bet I'm close. I don't know because my wife does the shopping, but I got a fucking better idea what's going on in the world than obviously Joe. I knew butter weren't $3. Maybe 1 stick. If you can buy it by the stick, maybe fucking stick of butter's $3. I can't hold any fucking boas other than Raven because I fed all of them last night. Motley, Aurora, Foxy, and Roxy, Motley, Foxy, and Aurora. I know, whenever I say Motley, Foxy, and Roxy together, I fucking almost think that I say the same fucking snake twice. I know, that might not have been a good fucking thing. But I still like Roxy's name. I ain't fit so. And I like Foxy's name because fucking she is. She's just amazing to me. I love looking at her. You know. And Aurora, I don't know. Aurora just seemed to fucking fit, you know, my IMG. This girl's been doing awesome. And I told you she's my shy snake. It's okay, girl. I know. The longer Dad takes to get you out, the fucking more it's gonna put you off, huh? She's been doing awesome because normally she's a fucking in my hide or behind my hide girl, and she never likes to be seen and all that. You know what I mean? And lately, since I've been taking her out more often, she's actually been fucking out in where when I open the tub up, she's been in the front where I can actually see her. So, and she doesn't like run and hide fucking, while I'm doing whatever in her enclosure. So we're making leaps and bounds. But like I said, she's always if my wife holds her, she's always trying to get to me because she definitely feels more comfortable and more confident when she's with me than anybody else. And I don't let the grandkids hold her just because fucking she would get runny. She wouldn't bite them. I'm not worried about that, but it's not worth the stress that I would put her through to give my grandkids the few seconds of handling, and then I'd have to grab her because she wouldn't fucking be good with it. You know, she's more likes to be, you know, stuff movements and handling to be kind of just nice and gentle and slow, whereas opposed to my other ones, fucking, they could care less what I do. They just don't think of anything as a threat anymore. Where she still is a little worried. I mean, she trusts me, but I guarantee you, she's still concerned in the world. You know, but you see how good she is, though. But when you say, Evan, my ball pythons move around as much as my boas do, I don't think any of my snakes really act that much different than each other. Yes, they've got different head movements and all that, but I mean, as far as like when I got them out, they all fucking kind of move around, explore, look around and shit. Fucking, she kind of wants to go find a place to hide though, but she's still good though. You see, you know, even though she's shy and all that, fucking the head touch and the head movements, it doesn't bother her, and I don't fucking ever rub her on her head. I don't normally ever fucking even touch her on her face because she's just normally shy, But I knew that it wasn't going to turn into nothing serious, and actually doing that with her is probably going to give her more confidence, if anything. Seriously, rubbing her under her chin and all this, you know. And she's right up by my face. I don't think ball pythons fucking. I don't think they're really. I think they'd rather fucking flight than ever fight. I think most snakes the same way. Maybe not your mom is, but I'm not talking venomous. I'm talking non-venomous. I think most snakes would just as soon not have anything be confrontational, other than maybe their food when they're eating. When they're trying to get some food, find some food. God, I mean, all heat's alright. It's not as dry as wood heat, but it's still a dry fucking heat. And I gotta come in here about fucking, 4 or 5 fucking times now. If the heat runs, a lot during the day, I gotta come in here and I gotta fucking miss tubs. because it fucking drops. The humidity, it's at 39% right now in here. So, and the heat really hasn't been running all that much today. It's 40. The sun's fucking looks like it's beautiful out till you go outside. It's not much fun being outside right now. I gotta go find my cigarette, I guess. I don't know where it is. How's everybody doing this morning? That's cool. Did they give you a reason why it fucking was fucked up, Evan? Did they replace more than they did replace the other two times? Because honestly, unless they fucking tell you what it is, fucking, I still fucking would be concerned. But that's good. I definitely don't hope that fucking anything happens to your Jeep. Jesus Christ. I know all about fucking vehicle fucking stress, dude. Said upper oil pan gasket. So it had nothing to do with the fucking rear main seal. That's good though. Well, that is good. If it had nothing to do with the rear main seal, because that's what you had replaced before, I'd be like, okay, fucking cool. I mean, it's not good that it's leaking, but at least it's fucking something different leaking. Rear main seal fucking's not a fucking little job, man. You know what I mean? And it's expensive if you ever get hit by it off fucking warranty. We lost somebody. They didn't want to talk about your damn Jeep. Fuck them, Evan. I don't care. Yeah, my shovel head's down again. I think I lost my oil pump again. Fucking here in the damn driveway, starting it up to put it away for the fucking season. Fucking, and it backfired, and I fucking started it back up. My fucking oil light stayed on, and I was like, motherfucker. And I know what it is. It's the same thing that happened last time. I fucking sheared the fucking Woodgrove key. Fucking on the fucking drive fucking gear on my oil pump, which isn't a big deal, but now I'm at the fucking same process that you was with your Jeep. Now I gotta go in and figure out why the fuck it keeps doing that. Cause there's something fucking going on. And everything looked perfect. And I just put a brand new fucking oil pump in it. So, I gotta go in now and figure out why the fuck it does it. Because just putting a new Woodgrove key and fucking putting it back together again isn't gonna fucking fix my issue, obviously. I'm just gonna end up fucking being probably broke down on the side of the fucking road someday. Again, so I'm kind of frustrated with that because, now I'm back to fucking, I got two bikes that I gotta fuck with because I fucking ran into my fucking white bike backing my shovel head up and fucking fucked up my front fender. I mean, folded it up, fucking chipped the paint all off the front fender. Fucking, probably a couple $100 at least, if not more. It might be $400, fucking, because it's not like a fucking, it looks like it's just white, but it's not. It's got wicked metal flake in it, and it's got a pearl in it, so it actually changes color a little bit. It's not like a flip flop, but when in certain light, it's got like a green fucking iridescent to it. You know what I mean? Kind of shows up kind of rainbowy, but not like a flip-flop. It doesn't change the color. It just has like an iridescent glow on top. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know the paint code. So that's the other thing that's fucking bothering me too, because I already had my bags done, and my bags aren't fucking the same color as the rest of the bike because they couldn't get it fucking exactly right, and I'm worried that fucking I'm just gonna have more parts that aren't gonna fucking match. Cause in it's you can't really tell, but I can. And once I tell fucking people and say, look, if you look at the middle fender to the fucking bags, there's a difference. They're fucking just a slight fucking darker than the actual white on the fucking middle of the fender, which fills in between the two bags. And in the bright sunshine, you don't necessarily see it, but you see it when it's fucking in the shade. You know what I mean? I can see it. Most people don't even notice it, but I do. It's not perfect. It used to be perfect. Now it's, you know, fucking, I hate to say it, but it almost feels like a clown bike to me. And now I might end up having a fucking front fender that don't match the rest of it. So that's really going to suck too. But actually, this guy I'm going to a fucking... He does old hot rods. So I'm hoping that this guy fucking... And he just did one of my buddy's fucking cars. His 68 fucking Camaro. Because his wife ran into the back of him, following him fucking over to drop his car off for the winter. And he stopped and she didn't. She plowed into the back of him. And this guy ended up fucking fixing his car and you can't even tell the difference. But it's a, you know, it was factory fucking original factory paint. So it's easy enough to pull the fucking paint coat on that. Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you. That's why I'm going to go to these guys, because these guys, this guy's an old guy, been doing it for fucking ever. You know what I mean? He's got a wicked nice shop. For around here, he's got a huge ass shop, and he's got road runners. I mean, like old road runners with the old fucking hood, you know, rear fucking, whatever the fuck you call it, fucking TV tray. And then if you sit on the back of the car, you got yourself a TV tray. Whatever that wing thing is on them fucking old road runners, fucking... He's got a couple of those down there. I mean, fucking that he's, you know, basically doing like graveyard cars fucking thing. Yeah. Well, I try to do everything that I can myself. Fuck, I'll search the fucking shit out of videos. And if I can find a video that literally that I can watch and I feel fucking confident that I can, you know what I mean? Fucking, and there's plenty of people out there. You just got to go through a shit ton of videos to figure out and find the guy or a person, because sometimes fucking there are women mechanics out there that are fucking way better than I am. And I have no problem watching them either. Fucking, but you watch a ton of videos and then you figure out who makes you fucking feel warm and fuzzy. And then you go and you watch their video and you fucking go do it yourself. You know, and I'm all for that. But I gotta find a video that I can fucking, that I feel that is actually, you know, gonna tell me fucking step by step what I gotta do. Because there's a lot of guys out there that fucking, they'll do it and they'll tell you that they did it, but they never show you. And I can't necessarily fucking do shit that way. I've got to see it. You know what I mean? My imagination fucking doesn't do shit. It sucks when it comes to fucking, you know, imagining fucking building like something. I can't fucking imagine nothing. You know, I can't fucking imagine something already done from a frame. You know what I'm saying? I've got to see something. I'd have to have somebody fucking make, you know, do up a picture and say, okay, build that. I'm not saying I could fucking build it to the picture, but then I would at least have something to go by, you know what I'm saying? I'd have to visually see something, because I wouldn't be able to just come up with it in my head. My brain doesn't work that way. And everything's repetitiveness. I'd fucking, you know... And I don't have much confidence in myself, because normally fucking in the past, every time that I try to fix something, it ends up costing me 3 times as much is if I just paid somebody else to do it. Because I always break shit off. Fucking, I'm always fucking, fucking, yeah, broke that bolt. Fucking, it didn't come out and fucking snap it off. And, fucking had my transmission all apart. I had a guy putting it back together in my fucking vehicle, and fucking, in the transmission was in, but the transfer case wasn't bolted up to the end of it. And I went and decided I was going to start my fucking truck up because I hadn't heard it run for a while. And when I did all the two rods that hold all the fucking gears, because it was a standard transmission that holds all the gears, backed out, and a couple of the fucking gear shifting linkages dropped down inside the transmission. So then I had to fucking have the fucking transmission pulled back out and then brought back to the fucking transmission rebuilder, which wasn't that big of a deal. He just had to pop the case open and fucking, put shit back together again. And then, but that's how I learned that time. It cost me $300, so still, to have him do that. And then had to pay the guy to re-put the fucking transmission back in. But trust me, I didn't fucking touch that fucking thing until the transfer case was bolted up to it after that. I didn't realize that the transfer case bolting up is what kept those rods in place to where, that hold all your fucking transmission fucking gears, the fucking transmission forks. Fucking, and that's what happened. The fucking, when I started it up, those two fucking rods backed out and two of the fucking shifting fucking forks dropped down inside the transmission. And I was like, what the fuck? And cause I fucking tried pushing them back in, they wouldn't go back in. And yeah. Yeah, so normally fucking, that's why even when I work on my motorcycle, I only do shit that I've already fucking done a couple times with my buddy there, Bob. So I fucking learn for sure how to do something, and then I will do it on my own. But I like to have somebody that actually knows this shit show me a couple times, because otherwise my brain won't fucking remember it. And I can't say it will remember it anyway. 2 years from now, I probably, if the thing comes up, I'd go, hey, Bob, I haven't done it in a while. Would you mind fucking helping me fucking go through this? And basically, I'll do it, and he'll just let me know ahead of time and go, hey, don't forget there's a spring in behind there, so when you fucking go and open that up, don't just pull it out because that fucking spring will go flying, shit like that. Just stuff that, specialty spring that fucking you gotta order if you lose it, and then we're in his garage. A fucking spring comes out, or a ball bearing, you drop a ball bearing out of something, fucking, you'll be looking for it for hours. And it won't be something you can just go down to the auto parts store and fucking pick up. You'd have to fucking order it. And then you're at least a week, if not longer, out waiting for the part to come in. So it's nice. That's why I like fucking going to his place, take my shit apart there, because he'll at least keep me from fucking costing myself too much money. It'll only cost me whatever it costs to replace fucking parts. And that's it. He doesn't charge me. Fucking, I don't obviously charge myself. So, but that's how I afford to have fucking even one Harley, let alone 3. I had to learn, I can change my own fucking tires. I can change out my fucking stator electric, I can change out anything on my electrical system. No problem. Fucking, I mess with my transmission. I fucking line all that shit up. I can fucking, there's not a whole lot I can't do. But I'm not confident in completely tearing down my fucking motor and putting it all back together myself yet. I'm getting there though. Because we've done it. I've done it on my Softail. We did it fucking 3 times in a week. Had my Softail completely tore apart, put back together again 3 fucking times in a week. And we had to keep taking it apart because we had a head gasket leak after we rebuilt it, and we kept chasing it, and then come find out there's a 3-plate system on the top of my head, and the middle plate wasn't the right plate to fucking match the top and the bottom plate. The cutouts were different for the gasket. So when we put the right gasket on there for the wrong plate, it was kept fucking pissing out. So, but we figured that out. Once we figured that out, when I got the new middle fucking right plate, fucking buttoned it up, and it never leaked again. But trial and error. Motorcycles can be fun, I guess, if you're into that shit. But I'm not really into. I'm into tinkering on shit that fucking I don't, that I fucking feel confident that I can't screw up, which isn't a whole lot, just enough to fucking keep myself from fucking spending buku bucks. So, because it is expensive fucking maintain anything, let alone fucking, vehicle, anything that's got a motor in it. It costs you to fucking maintain right now. My snowblower, I gotta go fucking buy a fucking new bearing for my snowblower. Guess who's putting it in? This guy, with Bob's help, because fucking my buddy Bob's an engineer. Fucking that's what he used to be. He used to be an engineer. He actually designed the fucking on the what do you call it, warships, the fucking that come out of Bath Iron Works. He actually designed the fucking turret system. And he actually fucking the one that, do you guys remember when we shut down that satellite? He actually fucking built and had everything to do with that turret fucking that fucking shot that fucking down. He that's what he did at Bath Iron Works. He did all the design turret work for the automatic turret guns. Yes, I went to school with fucking buddies like that. I had two fucking buddies that were like that. It was like they fucking came out of the fucking butterfly cave, fucking knowing how to fucking fix radios, fucking push lawnmowers. I mean, Christ, fucking from as long as I can fucking remember, and I bet I knew them when we were 10, and they were fucking building go-karts. Literally out of fucking like, oh, they get this fucking tractor frame, riding lawnmower frame, and they'd fucking throw any fucking motor in it. Wouldn't even be like a fucking garden tractor motor. It might be a fucking four-cylinder fucking car motor. And they were doing this shit at like 10, 12 years old. So when we got into fucking high school, yeah, they were fucking awesome to fucking hang out with, because they also lived fucking way out in the woods and had this long ass dirt road for a driveway that was like, I want to say a couple miles long. So we had the free reins to drive, everything that they fucking built fucking on their driveway and in the fields and out in the woods. And it was fucking, I had a blast. But I look at those guys and go, what in the fuck? And I could see how they fucking do it, you know what I mean? And everything makes sense. But I'm just like, how in the fuck? Because my brain would have never fucking come up with that. You know what I mean? And it worked. I mean, they were fucking, they're the ones that actually rebuilt my first dirt bike, because I blew the fucking motor up and they yanked the motor out. They had the motor out and had a new motor fucking in, not brand new, but a fucking used motor back in my dirt bike in like a couple fucking hours. You know what I mean? And we're like fucking, we're young, 12, 13 years old. And I'm just like, what in the fuck? Because I honestly, if it wasn't for them, my parents would have never fucking bought me another fucking motor. And they would never paid fucking somebody to fucking do all that work. You know what I mean? And they did it in fucking no time. The fucking thing ran great. Fucking, I was just like, holy fuck. This is awesome. And they kept my shit running. And I've been lucky to fucking have friends like that all through growing up. I got fucking friends that basically, not anything to do with fucking cars, trucks, fucking, those guys do it. They even have the fucking goddamn, professional garage lifts in their garages, because that's what they like doing. I don't like working on fucking cars and trucks, I can tell you that. Motorcycles is one thing, but fucking working on cars and trucks, fuck that. I just don't like it. And you got to have a lot of specialty tools when you're working on fucking, cars and trucks. You got a lot bigger fucking bolts and shit than you got on a motorcycle. You know, so there's a lot of expense fucking working on that kind of thing. But and then I got my buddy Bob that fucking can do all that shit. He works on vehicles. Fucking he changes his own brakes in his brand new truck that he bought last year. I mean, and he changes all his own oil and anything that happens to his truck that's outside of warranty, he's gonna do all the work himself. I mean, he's changed out shocks. I completely rebuilt like 3 fucking motors with him. He's got a fucking 383 stroker motor he built from he bought the block, an Eagle block, fucking, and then he bought all the internals, and me and Bob put them in, and fucking he's rocking that in a fucking C3 Corvette. Fucking, that thing's a fucking screamer. I got videos of that, of the first fucking startup on it. We got it on a fucking motor stand all set up, fucking, you know, water, radiator water, fucking all that. And he's got a fucking stand with the fucking, you know, throttle and all that. And then because I got videos of it in the car, he got 4-speed. And then he's got a nice fucking 68 fucking Chevelle. Well, it's a lot faster than it used to be because he's got the original 350 motor too that we completely rebuilt because fucking obvious in that car that he has is one of 6. So he only paid like I think he paid fucking $8,000 for it, and then he got it home and he found out it's one of 6. It's the LS. It's green on green, the green interior, green outside. It's the LS. It's the 4-speed. Fucking, there's other shit about it too. Fucking, oh, it's got fucking power windows in it. Fucking, you know, fucking, but it's one of 6. And there's only like 2 or 3 of the other ones that are still actually roadworthy. There's 2 that have already been that they know are fucking got junked. Fucking so, but he's got the original motor for that we painted back up blue like the fucking it was originally, and fucking completely went through it. He did put a little bigger cam in it because he does plan on putting the original motor back in it, but he doesn't really want to take that 383 out of it because it's a lot of fucking fun with that 383, and it fucking sounds like a fucking beast. I mean, it's fucking loud as fuck, which is nice. I mean, I like fucking loud myself. But that car, you can't keep quiet. Even when you're trying to be quiet in that car, fucking, it's not quiet. This girl still. Oh, she went to the bathroom. Yo, man. Fuck it. I don't understand how in the fuck feeding these damn snakes fucking rats. Why is their fucking pee and shit smell like fish? It fucking smells like nasty old fish. Nasty ass fish. Like rotten fish. You know what I mean? Like fish fucking starting to go bad. Not like fresh fish, but like nasty fish. And she still hasn't shed yet. But look at this chunky monkey too. Yeah, she's a good girl. She's in shed. That's why her colors are so dull. She actually looks a lot more orange right here on this camera than she does in person right now. Like her orange blushings. But she's super pretty. I like her. I like her as well. Nice chunky girl. Yeah, I'm not. I'm I'm not fucking worried in the least. I'm not trying to keep them fucking small. I'm gonna fucking feed them just like I would if fucking I was keeping them. You know what I mean? Fucking. I don't fucking feed them small a bunch of fucking small food just so that way they stay small and more, more pleasing to your pet people. Yeah, almost, but it's not. Definitely no hypo. She looks just like all the other super pastels I've seen. Yeah, it does. It almost fucking makes it look almost a little inchy like. Or even spider. I'm surprised my wife hasn't come in and said hello yet. Oh. You guys see these fucking... You guys see Brawny's got these great big mega fucking rolls. These huge ass rolls. My wife at first was a little apprehensive because she was worried that it wouldn't fit on my rack, and it barely fucking fits. It catches a little bit fucking because they're that big. But it is nice to have the extra paper towel. Now it's all doubled up. Fuck's sakes. Evie and I were bitching the other day together fucking about fucking the damn paper towels not fucking ripping apart fucking for shit. Because I was telling her fucking, I get that bounty most of the time, which is what this is. Normally when you go rip them, it's a fucking, the bottom corner is always like fucking rips. And fucking, we was both bitching about it. And I go, yeah, it's like they get lazy on their fucking preparation. They're like, oh, let's save some money and we'll fucking, if we don't perforate it all the way and it keeps ripping, they'll just use extra paper towel that way. Yeah, you missed Julia. Julia had a good old story about fucking her climbing into some guy's truck fucking to get it on. When she was before, and she wasn't even a truck driver then. She said, made it sound like she fucking climbed out of her car into his big truck. Look how dark this guy looks. I want to make sure I get plenty of fucking shots of him. Because you see how dark he looks here? Because he's in shed. This is shoestring. No matter whether he's a girl or a boy, it's shoestring. Got some fucking cool ass patterns, man. And crazy shit. Look at that. Almost looks fucking... I don't know. You could... Look, big P. A P right there. P for Perry. Yeah, he's got to stay then. See that P? Looks like a perfect P to me. Huh? I didn't even notice that before. I wonder if that P will stay. It should. It's like one of the major... Actually, maybe it says something. Probably in some other language. Somebody from Taiwan is going, I know what that says. Well, good. Share it with the rest of us. What's it say? Buddha. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down here. Well, that was not Mom. Yeah, because who did we? Oh, who was Dad? Was Captain? Did I put Captain to her? Yes. Is Mom. I know Evan likes seeing her. This is Mom Lepra. His mom. See, she's got that same crazy pattern too. Oh. But yeah, that's Mom. She got crazy eyes too. She got beautiful eyes. She got like clown looking eyes actually. Come on, girl. Show me them beautiful eyes. Yeah. Maybe if we do it this way. No, I'm not picking up, but she does. She's got clown eyes, fucking. And most of my, I was talking to Evie. Told Evie I got lucky because a lot of snakes will just have like like your normals, just a black eye or whatever. Only my normal snakes are the only snakes I have that don't have what I would consider what look like fucking damn clown eyes. All my snakes fucking have like beautiful eyes. They're colored eyes. They're not just black. And even the you see Evan, even the fucking pink lemonade still has a fucking you still see like the pupil or whatever you call it. You know what I mean? You see the pink color, but then there's like a fucking design in that pink for the pupil or whatever, and it's fucking really cool. All my snakes have fucking beautiful eyes. My normals are the only ones that have just black eyes. Everybody else has got colored eyes, right down to all my leopard stuff. All my leopard stuff have fucking cool eyes. Fucking, I've actually got my super pastel leopard fucking has bluish tinted eyes, bluish green eyes. They're still colored. And I didn't know that about them either. And same thing with fucking, but every one of them, even that Inchie's got wicked cool fucking like clown eyes. And she does too. It's probably why the babies all have good eyes. But even Caesar's got, actually, no. Yeah, Caesar's dad. No. Captain's dad with this one. But even Caesar's got like brown eyes with like the black pupil in it. You know what I mean? So they're still colored. Fucking, I don't have anything other than my three normals that have black eyes. And they're just all black. You don't even really see, anything other than the black. But all my other snakes have a colored eye with a fucking different fucking colored pupil, I guess. I don't know what you call it. But you get what I'm throwing down anyway. But you see how good she is. Fucking, I don't hold her a whole lot. Fucking, I think it's funny that fucking, we're a faculty. We don't hold our snakes every day. I'm just like, I'm not a faculty, and I don't hold my snakes every fucking day either. Fucking, oh, people fucking think, oh, go hold your snake every fucking day in order to get them to be like fucking like my snakes. No, you don't. And I've always said that. You don't have to hold them every day. But the more you hold them, the quicker they get used to fucking being handled, and the quicker they fucking get to the point where they trust us. But you don't have to do it. I mean, if you don't have, but 2 or 3 times a fucking week that you can hold your snake, even if it's only fucking 5 minutes, fucking, it's still enough to get them to be to this point. I Because I don't hold her all the time. You know, I honestly don't hold her much at all, and I don't know why. Just same thing with Gypsy. I know Gypsy's a little shy, so that's why I don't really hold her a whole lot. But honestly, you see, when I have her out, there's really no reason. She acts just like the rest of them do, that I do hold a lot. But I still don't hold them every fucking day. No. You know, sometimes the ones that go to the bathroom are the ones that get held that day. It depends on if I've got time or not. If I don't have time, I come through here, make sure everything's good, and then I get on and do whatever it is that I got going on. You know, and then when I fucking get done doing that, or I'll take time out of what I'm doing and I'll come back in a little later and check on everybody. And honestly, a lot of times that's enough to fucking create a trust with them right there. It's like going in and opening their enclosure and giving them fucking some moisture, going in there, going into their enclosure, changing their water out, fucking, because fucking somebody's in my fucking enclosure, and they just gave me fresh water, and then they're gone, and they realize, well, this person's not a threat. I mean, you could fucking go, if you're not confident, you can do that right there and build trust. You don't have to go right in and put yourself fucking in a fucking worrisome situation. You can do that for a while. Just go in there and stick your hand in their enclosure, you know, and just get them used to you being around. Not everybody is comfortable fucking, to just be right off the bat fucking handling their snakes. I get that, but the sooner you can get yourself holding them, the sooner that you're gonna build a trust with them. But you can also do it slow. You know, I did it with Cleo. I didn't just fucking, once I put her in her enclosure, fucking, I didn't go in and just pull her out. Fuck no, because she was a big snake to me then. Biggest snake that I had, and fucking, I'd open her enclosure and I'd wait for her to come out to me. Which was easy because she was fucking stressed. So she was more than willing to come right out when I opened the thing up. She wouldn't come right to me. She would like go down, trying to go down to the floor or wherever. She'd sniff me and all that, but it took quite a while. It took fucking probably, I want to say, a couple fucking months before I just started reaching in and taking her out. But I got to the point where I realized fucking she wasn't she wasn't aggressive. She wasn't defensive. She didn't even want to fight. She didn't want to fight in any way, and she was still confident enough to where she didn't run away from me. She was a little hesitant of coming right to me, but she would come close, and then she'd just keep her distance a little bit from me, while she was in her enclosure. She didn't just come right out to me when I first got her. You ready to go back, girl? But this is Mom to all the leopard stuff. She is a pastel leopard cat clown. Storm just ate last night. This guy's doing awesome. This guy's doing awesome. Last couple times he's been out, fucking, he hasn't been all fucking weirded out and all stressed like and shit. Time are we getting to, fucking Evan? Times are getting a bit. Because they're probably going to shut down just before the wife comes. Go roll a joint. I probably won't come back this afternoon. I'll probably come back tomorrow, though. I'll come back tomorrow for a couple hours. Hang out. Oh, I'll give a little update. Raven's been doing awesome. I'd say Raven's fucking starting to fucking... Oop, let me see here. Raven's starting to adjust to a new tub because, look. See ya? She's not like in her hide, and she's, you know, up towards the middle of her tub. It smells like pee. I gotta fucking look. I smell pee, or at least it smells like pee to me. I thought that this morning, but might be why she's up front. Oh, she did pee. Well, she's gonna have to wait till the wife comes home. Did you say what time it was, Evan? Evan, what time is it? Yeah, about 11:40. Do you want to come out and see me? She almost looks like she might want to come out. You see it right there? See her nose? I just don't... I could try to clean her, I guess. This is going to be a slow-ass process, though. Oh, this could be a nightmare, honestly. And it just because it goes so slow. She'll be fine. It's just getting her to let go of my fucking hand to be able to even clean her, to get her around my neck to clean her. Could be a fucking pain in the ass. Let me move this fucking chair around. I thought that I smelled pee in there, but here she comes. Guess worst comes to worst, she'll just have to fucking hang out and stay out with Dad till fucking Mom gets home. Let's see. Let's show her reaction. Oh, see, this is the pain in the ass that I was talking about. She's got my one hand right there. Now I can adjust the camera. Let's see her. Fucking. That's a gobber snake. It's a gobber snake right there. I'd catch a fish. Catch a big bastard, huh? Imagine that gobbed up on the fish hook. No, I wouldn't do that to her, but that's what it reminds me of, is a fucking big gob of worms. Nobody's talking to me. You guys Killing my chat rate. Some Corvettes are fast as shit. See, I'm not getting my fucking messages here. I wasn't. I think I am now. Oh, hang on, girl. Hang on, girl. I can get her around my neck so I can start cleaning. There we go. Now she's loosening up. Maybe not. She likes that camera though, see? She says, I like the camera. I like that camera, Dad. You get up around my neck. Alright, let's try here. Oh, she got my thumb. She got my thumb. That is the one thing that's probably different about these guys. No, she just wants to be on one arm. Come here, girl. She just wants to wrap one arm. I can't, well, I can start, I guess. I'll turn this fucking thing on so maybe it'll follow me. Okay. Okay. Let's see, is it working? Here we go. Alright, put that there. See it right there in the corner. Not that anybody really wants to see it. It's just pee. She just peed over here in the corner. Way over here is it. Come on, girl. Get up around my neck. Get her up around my neck. I don't know if I can get... Yeah, she's a snake that in the very beginning, I did wear gloves with her when I first took her out because, you know, didn't want to get fucking struck in the fingers because everybody kept saying the fingers were a little fuck sensitive to get fucking nailed in. So I fucking did. I wore the thin mechanics gloves when I first started taking her out. She didn't fucking like it. As soon as because once I got her out, I'd start taking them off, and as soon as I take the glove off, she'd instantly calm right down. Look, she's trying to get back in there. Oh my God, you know how hard it is to put a glove on one-handed? Yes. Just something about touching crap with my bare hands. It would be cheaper. It would definitely be cheaper to fucking, you know, just go gloveless and wash my hands after, but I just can't do that. I have a fucking problem with that. It just fucking, I would puke. I would puke if I fucking, even pee. Just to fucking, if I touch it, bleh. No, I didn't fucking wear gloves when I changed my son when he was growing up, but I did use a fucking hell of a lot of fucking baby wipes to where I never fucking felt like I was ever fucking touching it. Oh, God, girl. See how fucking, I mean, she's good. You see how good she's being? I'm not fucking, you know, I'm cleaning at my pace. She didn't really pee a whole lot. Chlorhexidine to the rescue. Love it. Love it. It has a nice, pleasant, fucking clean smell, you know what I mean? Not chemically either, and it's not like flowery. It's not flowery, it's just a good, clean smell, but not chemically clean smell. These gloves are fucking thin as fuck, though. And they're slippery. That is the one thing I don't like about them fucking gloves, is they're super slippery. I think the wife said 2, 4, 6. I think the wife said 7. Yeah. I like my paper towels to wrap up in the front on both, you know what I mean? Like a combat. 2, 4, 6, 7. See my girl. She's so good. She really is. Huh? Doesn't this make you want to get a boa? Evan. Huh? Doesn't that make you want to get a boa? Some people still not. I know how it is, because I like the looks of the heads on the boas. You know what I mean? That's what I like, you know, from get-go. Just something about the heads on the boas fucking is cool looking. But I was always like, yeah, I don't want, you know. The biggest thing was the big teeth. You know. They don't all get that big, though. Not all of them. You know. Dale said 6 to 8 is a good average for most boas. You know. That isn't bad. I mean, Christ, fucking ball python still has the what do I want to say? Still could get close to 6 foot a ball python. You know what I mean? The right genetics and all that. Yeah. Yeah, it's easier to say sorry than it is to ask permission. That's what I always say. I always say I'd much rather fucking say sorry after the fact than ask. But actually, my wife doesn't really fucking tell me fucking anything. My wife's really good. She lets me do whatever I want, pretty much. The only thing I'm not allowed to do is cheat on her. But pretty much I do whatever I want other than that. Which, that's reasonable to me. I feel the same way. She can do whatever she wants. As long as she ain't fucking around on me. I don't care. I'm not gonna stop her from having fun. 3, and 3 more. I triple up the paper towels in the front here. And I put them sideways. They fucking fits perfect. Three sideways. Right here in the front. Extra wicking. For wicking. Wicking for my spray. I still gotta do her hide though. I don't know how I'm gonna fucking clean her hide. I could walk with me. Talk with me, girl. Yeah, I think she's fucking was thinking she was gonna eat last night too, but she's actually on a fucking opposite week as the other Boas. So it's kind of odd because I got 5 of them and 4 of them all eat the same week and she eats on a different week. So I know, girl. Actually, you know what? I thought maybe I had a big hide. Oh, I had another big one. Because if I did, I'd just give her a different hide. I'd give her fucking, and I'd clean that one up. I'm not putting that fucking hide in there without cleaning it. Oh, I gotta clean this fucking top too. Alright, let's fucking put this over here for now. I gotta clean the top. Because the moisture in that pee gets on the top of these lids just as much as, any of the other moisture. And that's what I was looking for too, because normally when she goes pee or goes to the bathroom, like she did, normally that window that I have fucking on the front of her fucking enclosure there, normally that will be all like moistened up too. You know what I mean? There'll be like moisture on the front of it. And that's what threw me off. And I did just change her yesterday, night before last. And I thought fucking when I opened her up this morning, I thought I smelled pee, but I was like, it wasn't real strong. So I honestly was thinking maybe it was just a little bit of fucking smell left over from her last pee. But obviously it wasn't. Because depending on how fucking strong their fucking pee is, sometimes fucking there's still, you can almost smell like a fucking slight fucking smell of it. It's not very strong, but you know what I mean? And I clean everything, and I clean everything really good. I fucking spray the shit out of my stuff with that chlorhexidine, because my biggest thing is I don't want any fucking sort of raw bacteria or fungus or anything like that to even possibly start growing, let alone get a foothold. You know. But you see, I mean, there's all kinds of shit. If I can do anything I can do one-handed, she's fucking fine with. And honestly, if I could get her up around my neck, there isn't anything I can't do that I need 2 hands for. It's just she doesn't really want to. She just wants to wrap my fucking arm. She just wants to wrap something and look around. Because not one time have you seen me grab her with this other hand and redirect her or anything. She just fucking wants to sit here. She's watching the dog now. Cigarette smoke could tend, because I've seen people get bit from smoking cigarettes around their snakes. Literally, I seen a couple of them. Fucking people had them around their neck, and they weren't like blowing the smoke even at them. It was just the fact that they blew smoke out, and I seen the fucking snake fucking strike them in the face. But vape doesn't seem to bother these guys. Granted, it doesn't have a smoky fucking smell. You know what I mean? Fucking cigarette smoke and like wood smoke, anything burning has like a thick fucking smell to it. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. It's thicker. A vape, smelling somebody's vape, I've never choked or fucking coughed, but I've been around people that, and I used to smoke cigarettes, so don't get me wrong, but it's been fucking, gotta be probably 20 years ago. Now, 18 anyway. And now if I get a big whiff of it, it like clogs me up. Like fucking, like if I fucking around, a campfire and you suck in a bunch of smoke. Does the same thing. But vape doesn't seem to do that. It's water vapor. It's not actually anything burning. Pretty girl. I'm glad actually I took her out. Did you see her though? Fucking, she was kind of, again, kind of like in food mode. And, but you see how good she is about coming out, even though I don't tap train. I touch train. It's the same thing. Touch train, tap train. I just happen to I don't use foreign tools. I use my hand. You know, that's my stomach growling. I normally fucking I touch them, man. I touch them. It's the same thing. Granted, I'm not touching them on the head and anything like that. I'm touching them on their body, and that's as soon as I touch them, they pretty much know. It's the same thing as with a hook, and I understand, but if you can read body language, I don't really feel that there's any, and you don't have like a snake that's fucking, I'm not retics, Burmese, anything about bigger than a fucking boa constrictor. I absolutely probably would tap train for sure, just because like it's something that big can give you more than just a superficial fucking bite. A retic can fuck you up, shred you up pretty good. You know, I'm pretty sure Burmese can too. I've seen enough retic bites, fucking severe retic bites that fucking I went, holy shit. That fucking those guys on TV that were fucking going around letting all them animals and different fucking bugs bite them. They had a retic that bit that one guy. Did you see what it did to his arm? It looked like it shredded his arm out, and he said that was one of the worst fucking bites he's ever took. It was from a retic. Granted, it was a wild retic, but still. Rocking her to sleep. I don't know why I do this. It's, I think this is part of fucking proving that you've been a parent before. You pick up a fucking kid or you fucking my dogs, fucking, pick anything up and you're holding it and I instantly start rocking. I don't know why. It's just that dad instinct, I guess. I start rocking. Look, I'm still here sitting here rocking. And she's just hanging out. What? Oh my God, they're so active. Man, you want a snake that's gonna move around a lot, get yourself a boa constrictor. Look at her. Man, I can't have fucking 2 seconds to myself. She just fucking uses up all my fucking time fucking chasing her around. This sucks. I wouldn't fucking get another boa constrictor. This is ridiculous. And I'm still swaying. She likes it. Kids like it too. My puppies always liked it too. When I held my puppies, I do this with my puppies. I picked my granddaughter up. I still do this with my granddaughter too. I'm still rocking her. It's just natural habit. I almost wonder if I stopped, maybe she would move around. Let's see. Yeah, but you know, most of that is because of how many he's got. You know, if all these snakes were boa constrictors, I guarantee you I'd have some boa constrictors that would be just like his because I wouldn't have time to put into all of them. Ball pythons are easy. They don't fucking expect and don't care if you hold them all the fucking time. And if you fucking take a couple weeks off and you don't hold your ball pythons, they don't get weirded out when you do start holding them again. You know what I mean? Ball pythons like fucking like super chill. They are. I mean, honestly, they are one of the super fucking chill snakes there are. Boa constrictors, you got to be a little more interactive with them. You know, but doesn't mean you necessarily have to pick them up, because I started out in the beginning just reaching in and patting them, giving them pats and getting them used to me fucking patting them and then closing them up and just getting them used to me touching them. You know what I mean? I touched them way more than I ever touched them just to take them out. Most of the time, I would just be petting them and giving them pets and this and that, fucking, and then close them back up. You know, and when they stopped running away and they stopped, acting on my touch, when they started just sitting there and hanging out and chilling out and acting like it was no big deal, that's when I fucking went to the next step and I started holding them more. But that's also why I started, but that was me starting right with the touch training right in the very beginning. When they were babies, I instantly went in, and even when they, would run away and all that, I still would give them pats and then I'd close them up because I wanted them to see that I am no threat, that we are going to have to interact with each other, but you can trust me. You know what I mean? And that I did the same thing when I'd take my snakes out in the beginning. I wouldn't have them out for very long, just long enough so I could show them that, hey, I'm no threat, and you're going to go right back into your enclosure. And I would do that. And I would do that 2 or 3 times throughout the day, with my snakes. I'd take them out. I'd keep them out for, maybe 5 minutes, and then I'd put them back. If they got runny before the 5 minutes was up, then I'd put them away sooner, because I wanted them. I didn't want to fucking freak them out. You don't want to fucking put them off. You want them to want to fucking come out. You don't want them to ever look at it as it's a bad thing. So you always want to end on a good note. It's like that with any animal, though. It's not just snakes, it's any animal. You always want your interactions to be a positive interaction, and then put them back before it's not a positive interaction, because that's the last thing that any animal is going to think of, is their last interaction that they had. So if it's a positive thing, and you keep it positive, they only ever fucking look at their enclosure being opened up as it's a positive thing. I'm going to be held. I'm going to be fed. I'm going to be cleaned. Those are positive things. Fucking for snakes that are used to being clean is a positive thing. And they look at us. I guarantee you, my snakes look at me and they appreciate. I can tell that they appreciate the fact that they don't fucking sit in their fucking nasty enclosures for fucking any length of time. I can tell they appreciate having their fucking enclosures fucking cleaned. That's why when my snakes actually go to the bathroom, they're expecting to be clean. They're expecting to be taken out and to be cleaned. And it's never an issue, because they already plan on it. That's the routine. You go to the bathroom, you're not going to sit in there for very long, and somebody's coming through and they're going to take you out and they're going to clean your enclosure, and then you're going to go back in it. You know, look at this girl. She's just been hanging out. You know, she's been wonderful. Another good amount of time that she's been out, you know. And I always say that the longer I have my boas out, the fucking the they all end up doing the same thing. You've seen it, Evan. They all end up doing just the same thing that she's doing. They find some place and then they just chill out and they hang out. You see her tongue's still going. Still got nice, good tongue flickers and all that. Fucking, she's not all ridged up. She's just holding on to me. She's not squeezing me. She's just got my arm enough to where she's actually holding on. You know what I mean? She's not ridged up. She's straight out. She's not S up in any way. You know what I mean? To me, she's doing all the shit that fucking people fucking, say that they don't, that they're not like. you know. But I have seen plenty of boas that do get taken out a lot and get interacted with, and they're like she is with me, with them. And some of them are even more chill with their people than she is with me. You know what I mean? I mean, literally, I've seen plenty of them just go and literally just like lay all over their person and be just laying there, you know, like draped all over them like a big girl, you know, bigger than her, and just sitting there draped all over them and just sitting there laying there. And you swear they're sleeping. You know, that snake's sleeping on them because they're just that they feel that safe, you know. Like my stomach's going again, and I'm not even hungry. Yeah, let's get some shots of her. Show that pretty ass tail of hers. Oh, where you going, girl? Hey, what's going on, Julia? We got my girl out again. She had to be cleaned, so I did the one arm clean. See her purples? Can you tell that she's purple? She's wicked purple. It's just not fucking showing up here. It shows up like tan. She's been wicked comfy, I'd say. I was sitting here fucking rocking her for quite a while because I was telling Evan, I don't know what it is. Whether I got a puppy that I'm holding, my grandkid that I'm holding, or a snake that I'm holding. If I'm holding anything, instantly I do the parental rock. And I have no idea. It's just installed. I said, fucking say you're a parent without being a parent. I said, look at me. I'm just sitting here rocking. Yeah, she's got wicked iridescence. Honestly, for not being like a dark snake, she does. She throws wicked iridescence outside in the sun. And she's such a good girl. She really is. I really need to start taking her out more and having her out longer. Because I'm telling you, I get so much enjoyment with having her out. It's just something about those snakes that take a little bit of extra, work to get them to the point where they trust us. The ones that seem so much more satisfying to hold, because I remember how she was in the very beginning and her hissing and I mean fucking she would flail kind of around like Aurora did, but worse. You know what I mean? To the point where fucking literally I was like, holy fuck. And I'd put her back because I was like, man, I'm not gonna keep you out fucking any longer. Because to me, if I kept her out those times any longer, I probably would have got fucking bit. You know what I mean? So like I said, it took extra patience with her, and I fucking did everything a lot slower. I did all the stuff that people say don't do. Oh, don't go in slow when you go to pick them up. Go right in and take them out. I couldn't do that with her because if I went in fast, it was threatening to her. Some snakes fucking do fine with going in fast. Like ball pythons, they don't think fast enough. So with ball pythons, it's better to go right in and grab them and take them right out because it doesn't give them time to process. With boa constrictors in the beginning, to me, my opinion, it's just my opinion. I'm not saying that I'm fucking right. I'm just saying my opinion. Boa constrictors think a lot fucking faster. It's like bing, bing, bing. And if you go in fast, and when I went in fast, like I did with my ball pythons with these guys fucking acted defensive. But when I went in nice and slow and methodical and I didn't look threatening, they relaxed. So it depends on the fucking snake. But like I said, when it comes to ball pythons, I will always say go right in, take them right out because they fucking think slower. Their process is slower, and when you go right in and you take them out, you don't give them a chance to fucking even think about, oh, defensive mode, happy mode, or anything. You don't give them a chance to think. And this is in the beginning when you first get your new snakes. After you've had them a while, they know that that whether you go in slow or fast, they're not gonna fucking ever even think about going into fucking defensive mode. But in the very beginning, it is very, very important, I feel, when it comes to ball pythons, is to not be hesitant. If you're gonna take them out, you need to open up their enclosure and go right in and take them out. You do that, you 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna get bit. You go in and you open their enclosure and you stand there staring at them for any length of time, and then you go to take them out. They've got time to process and get into an actual defensive mode, But if you go right in and take your ball pythons right out, they don't think fast enough to where they even know to fucking do anything. You know what I mean? They don't think fast enough to fucking react that fast. Boa constrictors fucking react fucking that fast. You go in fast on a boa constrictor, and 9 times out of 10, that boa constrictor, if they don't know you and don't have that trust with you, that's gonna put them in defensive mode with a fucking boa constrictor. You're better off going in nice and slow and methodical. And if you get bit, let them bite you. Fucking, it's not gonna be as big of a deal as you think. And I know I still don't want to be bit, but I have snakes. It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. I almost got tagged last night feeding Holly, and it was a defense. It wasn't a defensive thing. It was a food response because those tubs up on top, I got to use one hand to hold the fucking tub open, and then use the other hand to put the fucking rat in. Well, when I went and stuck the rat in, he got excited and he didn't go for the rat. He come flying out at my fucking hand and arm that's holding the lid up. So it wasn't his fault. It was him. He was ready to eat, and he knew he was going to be fed, and went after the first fucking heat source that caught his attention, and it just happened to be my arm. That is the one thing that sucks about having lids on your enclosures is you got to when it's feeding time, you got to use at least one hand to fucking hold the damn lid up. And cause I'm up on the fucking stool, so he's at face level with me. You know what I mean? So it's even worse. I'm on a stool. I got one hand on the lid, and I got one hand holding the fucking, the fucking, what do you call them? Hemostats with a fucking rat on the end of it. Oh, and I got a snake flying out of his tub at me. Look, God, she is just like I love this. I do. I fucking love this. This is it. It's little shit like this that I get so much enjoyment from. You know, I look at this as snake cuddles. I know they're not, but to me, this is snake cuddles. This is as close to fucking snake cuddles as we're gonna get because she's not wrapped around my fucking neck. She's just draped over my fucking shoulder. This is a snake cuddle. They got you all wrapped up. That's a little more than a cuddle. That's like a fucking full on hug. But these are snake cuddles. This is a fucking snake cuddle. And look, she still got that fucking hand. She ain't let go of it. I went in the light and she started moving a little bit. I do too, Evan. I do too. I like it when they literally don't move. Other people hate that, but I like it when they're not moving. I like it when they're just laying in our lap or just sitting in our fucking hand. Not balled up, just fucking draped over wherever. in our lap, around our neck, and they're just laying there. This what's better than that? It's the same thing as having a dog that fucking, like, my dog is always got to be in my lap or laying beside me. He will climb in the recliner with me, and I gotta get lay on my side so my dog can. He lays in the recliner with the recliner reclined, because otherwise, fucking, I have to sit on the edge of the chair, and he makes me do that too. My dog makes me sit on the very edge of the chair so he can sit behind me in the recliner. And then when I'm reclined, he'll lay beside me all fucking laid out. Fucking. And because I'm uncomfortable, but it's those times that I'm more than happy to be uncomfortable. I'll take those cuddles fucking anytime. And I'll take these cuddles fucking anytime. There's nothing like it. This is her fucking relaxed. She's not doing this because she's fucking stressed. She's not doing this because she's unsure or anything. She's fucking relaxed. You'd see her body all ridged up and she'd be wrapping me more than just my hand. And like I said, my hand is not gone to sleep. My hand's not sleeping because she's just got my hand wrapped enough to where she's fucking like holding on. But she's not really holding on. You know what I'm saying? She's there in case she has to grip, but she doesn't have to. I love this shit. Now, this is what makes fucking keep having animals worth it, is times like this. And I'll remember this. This is all I'm gonna remember for the next fucking couple days, fucking. I'm gonna end up going back and I'll watch this fucking video because I like watching her while I have her out, because I'm paying attention to talking to you guys right now, and I'm not really, really watching her. Yes, I'm watching her and I see that she's doing nothing, but I literally will go back and I will fucking fast forward to when I literally go to take her out, and I'm going to watch the whole fucking thing, me taking her out, what her demeanor was and all that, because that is the shit that I love. I love that, and I love being able to go back and see how good she was, because I get so pumped. My wife comes home and I always tell her when I've had her out, fucking, I had Raven out today, fucking, it was so good, she was so good, fucking, I had her out for fucking however long, and because I do. My wife been sticking her fucking hand in front of her, and I don't fucking do like my wife. My wife, she was about 10 inches from the fucking very front of this fucking tub this morning. And my wife, and she was kind of balled up, not like in strike mode, but she was like, you know what I mean? She had enough of her body that it would have been nothing for her to just go right out and fucking whack my wife. And my wife's been sticking her fucking hand right in front of her fucking, for the last week. Since my wife held her last, my wife has been like fucking, my wife's right into her now too. Because I'm telling you, there's just something about the ones that make us leery in the beginning, that when they get to this point, it's like mad love. I didn't even think that I could love her as much as I do now, but it's because of the way she is, because of what I went through to get her to this point. And now that she's at this point, now I get to fucking, I'm reaping in the benefits of everything that I've done with her, and she's perfect. This is exactly what I was hoping that she was going to be. I wanted her to want to be out. I wanted her to be a snake that I could have out for hours, and her be like, fuck yeah, this is awesome. She's with me, who she trusts, and she just assume be out with me every day. I would just assume if she wants to be out every day, I would take her out every day, honestly, because I get that much satisfaction with her. And it's nice to be able to sit down and fucking sit in a fucking chair, recliner, and watch a fucking movie, and be able to actually watch the fucking movie because they're not trying to get away. You know what I mean? It's like they want to fucking be with you. Because I'm kind of fucking thinking that's the only reason she's being as good as she is because she's fucking fine. You know, if she was stressed in any way, she'd be running. She'd be running around, fucking looking for a fucking way to get out, a way to escape. And I still see her every once in a while throwing out tongue flicker. You know, and you see she's not in strike mode. I mean, she's not. She could fucking whack me in the face right now if she wanted, but she's not giving me that vibe. You know, the only bower I could take out today. You know, and who would have thought? Because I would have about had all this time that I've spent with her, I would have fucking had, you know, all the other boas out, and that's the amount of time that I've had her out. This one girl. I love her. I'm glad she's a couple of you guys' favorite too. You know, because it is nice to be able to take out our favorites and realize that fucking at least there's a few people out there that really like them too. Because if nobody liked her, I wouldn't probably have her out that much just because. But there's enough. It's like two or three of you said that she's your favorite. Tiana always asks to see her whenever I have, you know, whenever Tiana comes in. Normally she's asking about her, and there's been a couple other people. That Joshua guy came in the other day, and Joshua said that she's one of his favorites. You know, but I think mostly there's a lot of people that they're just into big snakes. It's not necessarily her. You know what I mean? They just like big snakes. I like watching other people with their big snakes, but it doesn't make me want to get one. It actually keeps me more grounded. You know what I mean? Sometimes we watch fucking shit like that and we go, yeah, that's cool, but just not for me, but we still like it. You know what I mean? The boas are they're boa heads, and that's one thing that I said when I first took her out, Julia, and you weren't here for. Is that was one of the things that I liked about the boa constrictors right off the bat was the head. The head is like, I love it. That torpedo, but wide jowl. You know what I mean? They've got a beautiful head. I love the head construction. And then cause I like the loafy bread. You know what I mean? I like the not round, so round body, more like a loaf of bread body. You know what I mean? But I was like, man, everything that I heard about it 5 years, 6, 7 years ago is, oh man, they got big teeth and, they leave pretty good mark when, if they bite you and, and, oh, they're just so active and, they're really for people that want an active snake, people that fucking don't care for ball pythons because they don't move around at all or move around much. Get a boa constrictor, and I mean but then I came across a few people that actually have a relationship with their boa constrictors, and I got to see a side of them that most people don't talk about, you know what I mean? And then I watched one of the fucking nerd videos where he's got that all white boa and he's sitting there, got his hands waving all over the top of its head and he's fucking patting it, and I'm like, well, what the fuck? This isn't nothing like what fucking, I fucking was, seen and was told before. And then I started fucking seeing more and more of it. And then I got on Instagram and then I met Pablo that fucking literally got videos of him driving down the fucking freeway with fucking his great big 13-foot fucking boa called Kitty sitting. He's got most of her body sitting on the passenger seat, but she's draped across the fucking dashboard with her head sitting on in front of his steering wheel, just sitting there go as he's driving down the fucking highway. You know, and then he's got other videos where he said every day he take a different snake with him to work, and he works outside with fucking training dogs, and he would set a lawn chair up or whatever out in the sun, and he'd set the fucking boas there, and he said literally they would just sit there in that chair. He goes, they might fucking go down to the ground. He goes, but they stay right with that chair wherever he'd stick them. Pretty much they would stay for the fucking day. And cause he'd interact with them throughout the day still too. But that's pretty much what his life was, is when he went to work, he'd take a different boa that day and bring them to work, set them up out in the yard in a fucking chair while they're training the fucking attack dogs. And I was just like, and he's got lots of videos. He got videos of multiple snakes fucking driving down the highway with him. You know what I mean? And I was just like, holy fuck, my first thought was, how can he be so confident that they're not going to get away? And I asked him, and he said, because they don't fucking try to get away. He goes, they're not trying to hide. He goes, they trust me. He goes, and as long as they're with me, he goes, they don't ever try to get away. That's why Kitty was sitting in front of the steering wheel, staring out the fucking window, when she's got half her body, or at least over half her body, in the passenger seat, but she's just laid out across the top of the fucking dash with her head just sitting in front of him while he's driving down the road, because she just wants to be with him. You know what I mean? They don't want to fucking, we're the safest thing in the room. They don't. That's why they don't want to get away, because they trust us. And I'm sorry, guys, that I haven't had many snakes out, but I actually been starting to think about fucking only taking like 1 or 2 out during a video. Even if I'm fucking shooting a 6-hour video, I think I might start just having snakes out longer. Instead of going through and trying to show, 40 something fucking snakes off per video, I might actually just spend, the video with only 2 to 4 fucking snakes out, but have them out longer. Maybe people like seeing them out longer and seeing how they react being out of any length of time. You know what I mean? Because what time is it now, Evan? I'm pretty sure it was like 11:40 when I went and took her out. So I bet it's been close to a fucking hour she's been out. And honestly, fucking, I bet there's only probably one other time that she's been out this fucking long with me. And it was the other day when I was sitting in the chair watching a fucking movie. Because normally I always worry about having her out for too long, that it's going to stress her out, but she's not stressed. They're fucking doing awesome. I just had them out in yesterday's video. I had those out this morning, earlier. My albinos. And I showed my son's albino, because I got my son's 2 snakes here too, because he's in the Dominican Republic on his honeymoon with his wife right now. They left last Saturday, and he don't come back till this Saturday. $12:30, so another 10 minutes. If I keep her out till my wife gets home, she's been out an hour. And I'm telling you, that's probably the longest, that's only the second longest time I've ever had her out. I don't normally have her out that long, because I'm always so worried that it's going to put her off. You know what I mean? Because I'm fucking huge on the put them back, on good terms. You want to put them back when it's positive. And right now I still feel that we're pretty positive. So that's why I haven't put her back. That, and I got to clean her fucking hide. No, I do think she trusts me now. I've had plenty of people tell me that if she hasn't bit me yet, there's a chance that she probably will never ever bite me now. And if she does, it would be a fucking food response. It wouldn't necessarily be defensive at this point. It would be me not realizing she's into food, and You know, but I'm pretty good about fucking, telling whether my snakes are stressed or not. I know she's not stressed right now. You know, she's moving around too slow. She's got good, nice tongue flickers, fast tongue flickers. They're not them loggy fuckers. You know, I mean, just the way she's holding on to me, too. Fucking, she's not squeezing. And she normally can squeeze pretty fucking good, and she hasn't been squeezing me today. She's just got enough on my hand to where she's holding on, but it's not. I mean, my fucking fingers are still, they're not all red or anything. See, she's barely hanging on, really. It's just enough for me to be able to say she's hanging on. And she's been real good about me touching her on her fucking face and shit like that now. You know. And even when she does turn her head and look at my hand and shit, it's nowhere near like it was before. Before, it was like so fast. So fast that literally I thought that she was going to turn and strike me. Because she turned her head so fast. Like it was definitely fucking, it wasn't a good experience, put it that way. The first few times I touched her, it was not, she wasn't like, oh yeah, this is wonderful. I love this fucking thing touching me. But now she's like, oh, it's fine. I'm used to this thing. I'm used to this thing now. But now she got two arms. She got two arms wrapped up now. She got this hand and this arm. That is probably I would say at this point with her, that in any, like even Roxy, they're big enough to where they can wrap both my fucking arms up now. And literally I'm pretty fucking much fucking at their mercy. I mean, yes, I could fight back, but you fight back and they just get tighter. They don't let go. They don't go, oh, he's trying to get away, so I'm going to be nice and I'm going to let go of him. Fuck no. They fucking start squeezing harder like this, saying, no, I don't want to go anywhere. I want both your fucking arms tied up. But, I mean, I probably won't let her do that. When she gets bigger, I'm not going to be... I wouldn't be laughing right now, I guarantee you, if she had both my arms. Because, literally, I mean, I want to still do this in a safe manner. I mean, because she is an animal. So just because she's good, 101 times doesn't mean that the 102 time, the 120, 102nd time that I take her out, that she's gonna be fine. She's an animal, but there's no guarantee on any animal that they're not gonna fucking act out at some point and possibly hurt us. I mean, they're an animal. All we can do is hope and try to do everything the right way to avoid that, because I honestly do. Oh yeah, and I mean she's really good, because I mean she got my hand, but she's really still not wrapping me like hard. I'm not worried. I'm definitely not worried, and I'm getting fucking to the point where I'm almost to the point where I'm as comfortable with her as I am the rest of them. I have been reaching in and patting her in front of her head, where literally all she'd have to do is like go straight out and she could tag me. I have made myself pretty relatively vulnerable fucking to her if she wanted to act out, because we need to fucking know if they're gonna act out. I want to know what she's willing to take. We need to figure out, how far we can take things. It's like that with anything. We want to see what I don't want her to bite me. I don't want to see get her to the point where she lashes out at me. But we still need to figure out what it is that they're not necessarily really comfortable with. And sometimes, depending, it might be something that you need to work on, because if it's them not, the initial coming out that they're not good with, well, that's something to work on, because obviously it's something that you're going to have to do. You're going to have to take them out. So if that's one of those things that you're not comfortable with, you're definitely going to have to fucking work on that. And there are other situations that fucking we go, well, you know what? She don't care for that. And it's not a big deal because I don't have to do that with her. If she becomes a snake that doesn't like riding in the car, I'm not going to take her in the car. But if she's fine in the car, then I'm going to take her for rides in the car. You know what I mean? Because I do want to get these big snakes out. I want to get these big snakes out in public. I want to educate the public. I want fucking people to see that fucking snakes aren't like I thought they were, before 7 years ago. I want people to see that they can be super gentle, super docile, and they can be super, a super fucking pet, a great pet. I still say there's very few fucking pets out there that fucking you have to fucking care for so little. They have so little care. Fucking an animal, even in the beginning, every 7 days that you have to feed it. What the fuck is that? What other animal is there out there that? I mean, our dogs, we gotta feed fucking every day. Fucking our kids, we have to feed multiple times in a day. You know what I mean? Not that kids' pets, but you get what I'm throwing down? I mean, and they only go normally 2 or 3 times after they eat, and then they don't go again till they eat again. I mean, and when they get big, they eat in fucking, every 3 weeks, every month and a half, depending on what size of food. I mean, what other animal out there that you could feed fucking every hour, every month and a half, again, and it be a healthy animal? Granted, we're talking big size food, but still, it's pretty fucking incredible, if you ask me. You guys all down for that too? If I decide that I'm just gonna fucking take 2 to 4 snakes out per fucking, and then concentrate just on those in those episodes. We might be able to keep it a little more snake related that way if I just fucking kind of talk, and because I can tell the story about how I got them and how they've been over the years. I mean, I don't know if people are into that, but I got plenty of snakes, so I got plenty of stories about these snakes. Nobody wants to talk to me anymore. Yeah, I know. And I know because I'm always worried that I'm pulling snakes out that people aren't into. You know what I'm saying? And if I figure if I fucking pull out all of them and I give people a chance to say, hey, I really like that one, then I can figure out what people fucking want to see. What snakes I should take out, because fucking I know there's some snakes that fucking people just, don't necessarily care about, and if I take them out, they're just gonna go zip and find some other schmuck to watch. So I figure maybe start doing that. Take 2 to 4 snakes out per live, and have just those ones out. You know what I mean? And give a little background. Give you guys a chance to fucking say something. You know what I mean? Because if I keep fucking shooting, I would have come on yesterday, but I wasn't feeling well. Fucking, I got a cold coming on, I think, honestly. I do. I got a cold coming on. I've been fucking hot. I'm not hot. I've been cold. I've been cold all the time, and it's 75 degrees in here, and I still feel cold. And 70, I'm good at 70. And I've been fucking feeling like I'm cold all the time. Kind of tired. Yesterday I just didn't feel all that great. Jamie, I was there too. I was there. 7 years ago, I was scared to death, and I honestly wanted a boa constrictor in the beginning, but you know, I'm sure like you heard like I did. Oh, they got big fucking teeth. You know what I mean? Excuse my language, but that's how we roll here. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm not ready for that. You know, and obviously, fucking, I knew the size. You know, was gonna be, was to take into consideration how big they get. So I was right there with you. And honestly, it wasn't until I was like 22, 23 deep in with ball pythons because I only have out of all these racks and all these enclosures, I only have 5 boa constrictors. You know, all the other ones are ball pythons, and it was because I didn't think I was ready for a big snake either. Because I also watch for the before I even got into snakes, because I watched fucking videos and everything about snakes for over a year before I got my first one. Because I was scared to death of them, have been my whole life. You know what I mean? Pretty much since I was a kid. And I'm 52 fucking right now, and it was 7 years ago I got my first snake, and that's all it took. But then I got right into ball pythons because they're so chill. They are. They're one of the fucking best snakes out there. Honestly, as far as temperament and all that, ball pythons are awesome. They're amazing snakes if that's what you're looking for. And then I also was told, oh, if you know, ball pythons are boring and they're fucking, they don't do nothing. They just sit there and they don't do nothing. If you want an active snake, get yourself a boa constrictor. You see how active my boa constrictor is? My boas and my ball pythons act alike. They don't really do a whole lot. They all move around like she is, but they don't try to get away. They just kind of like, roam around, and I let them do whatever they want. I don't have to redirect them because I'm safe. They trust me. But she is the first snake I ever heard, Jamie. When I first got her, she was great out of the bag, all that. But the first time I went to take her out, she fucking was hissing. And I'm telling you, the hiss alone will freak you to fuck out because she sounded like she was 6 times the size of her. She wasn't but maybe 3 feet long, but she sounded like she was 13 feet long, like a full size adult. I had never heard a snake hiss before, and I had plenty of snakes. I had four boa constrictors by the time I got her. And she was the fucking only one that I had heard hiss at that point in time, and I was freaked the fuck out. I was like, oh my God, now what? I mean, so loud it did. It gave me goosebumps. The hair on the back of my neck was standing up. But I was like, you know what? You told yourself this, that if you got a snake that was like this, that you're going to have to hold it. You're going to have to prove to it that it can trust you. And the only way you're going to do that is by holding them. And I did. I picked her up anyway. I don't tap train here. Don't take that as me saying that you shouldn't do it. But I don't. I touch train. I touch them with my hand, and it's the same thing as touching them with with a hook or whatever. Granted, I'm not touching them on their head. I'm just touching them on their body. And I got plenty of videos out there if you want to know. I say the best way that to take a snake out if it's in food mode or acting defensive. Normally you put one hand up in front of it to fucking focus on, and then you go in from behind with your other hand and pick them right up. Even if the snake, and she did, the first time I fucking touched her, she spun her head around, mouth wide open, hissing, and act like she was going to bite me. And I just continuous one motion and picked her up anyway, even though she was staring right at my hand and I thought for sure she was going to bite me. But she didn't. And once I had her up in my hand for about 5 seconds, she completely fucking relaxed. She started moving around because she wasn't like, she didn't really trust me. But at that point, she had gone from being defensive to now she's like trying to find someplace safe, you know. But she wasn't like fucking super running, but she was moving around pretty good. You know what I mean? I had to do the hand over hand with her, but I didn't constrict her. That's the other thing. You don't want to make these guys feel like you're fucking keeping them from going anywhere. You do the hand over hand, make them think that they're still getting somewhere, even though they're not. I never fucking grabbed a hold of them like this. I always went from underneath, you know, kind of tickle them like this to get their body to pick up off the tub, and then I would raise them up. You know what I mean? I never grab a hold of them like this, though. I normally try to get up underneath them like they're just laying on me, because if you grab them like this, it's a threatening fucking move, you know, reaction to them. I can do it now because they're used to my touch. But when you first get a snake, if you can go from underneath and pick them up and do this, and the hand over hand is open hand, and it's the best way to get over it is to just handle them. You got to handle them. You got to prove to them that you're not gonna hurt them, and that you're no threat. And then there isn't anything that you can't do with them. And
that you're not scared of her.
And that, you know, yes, but you've got to be in the right mood. If you are apprehensive right from get-go, I recommend don't even messing with them. The best time to take your snakes out is when you're nice and relaxed and you got it in your head. If I get bit, let it happen. We'll move on after. Because a lot of times, most of the time, Your hissing and them acting a fool is all bluff. 90% of the time, it's a fucking bluff. It's all bluff. You want to take her or you want to clean her hide? She did pee this morning, but she didn't pee enough. You can take her or you can do a hide. I've already done her whole enclosure. I got to clean her hide. It was sitting on top of her pee, and she's not wanting to hang out. She's been out for over an hour. Well, just probably over an hour now, but I've had her out since 11:40, and she's been doing wonderful. She's been just sitting here. But if you want a boa constrictor, get one. You know, I've got 5 boa constrictors, and they're all sweethearts. This is actually a wild caught Guyana. If that gives you any peace of mind that you can even take a wild caught one. And I wouldn't recommend it. I didn't know she was wild caught when I bought her. I found out after the fact that she was already shipped in the mail. And it wasn't any sketchy shit. I just didn't ask the right questions. I didn't realize that, you know, wild caught snakes were fucking something that you could purchase. I was thinking everything was captive bred. And because I started watching videos after I had bought her, and a lot of guys started going, oh, make sure it's not captive, you know, it's captive bred and not fucking, you know, wild caught, because if they're wild caught, they could have parasites and all kinds of shit, which I did. I took her to the vets, and I gave her all kinds of treatments and all that, even though she didn't have anything and didn't have any signs of it. But I still wanted to treat her because I had all the snakes here at the house, and I didn't want to take a chance that she could fucking possibly hurt any of my other animals, you know, if she had something. So I made sure that I fucking took her to the vets, and I gave her all these precaution meds and all that, and, you know, and everything worked out great. But she has acted a little different than all my other boas that I got. And I take them out for you, but I fed them all. All my 4 other boas I fed last night, so I don't really want to take them out today. But this is Raven. She is a wild-caught Guyana. I've had her for 6 years now. She was like 3 feet long when I first got her, and she wasn't very trusting of me. You know, when I first got her, she did the head, you know, jerk and everything. Anytime I touched her, she'd, you know, act like she was going to bite me. and act defensive. But she's made a complete turnaround. She's never bit me. She's never even really made me think that she was going to bite me since then. I don't even know if I can get her to go back on her own. Possibly. I possibly had her out long enough now. But probably not. Boas are a lot harder to put back than ball pythons. I mean, I've got plenty of ball pythons that will, try to stay out, when I'm putting them away. Plenty of them. But boas are, when they don't really want to go back, they're like a super pain in the ass to put back. They don't get defensive, they don't get angry or anything, but they'll just they'll fight going back. You go stick them in there and then they'll shoot out over the side. I can't get her to go back. She doesn't want to go back.
I figured.
I want everybody to see you put your hand in front of her.
Oh, I got stuff from the dog.
See? What? Wife's hand. See? Told you, my wife's not worried about him. About her anymore. Like I said, my wife's been sticking her hand right in front of her, doing stuff that I honestly wouldn't feel comfortable doing. Yeah.
Hi, big girl.
And she is. She's just sitting on her hand. She's coming.
Well, he's coming to see Mom now because it's lunchtime. Mom don't have long, huh? Yeah.
Oh, we do. We're both fucking falling right in love with her. We're both fell right in love with this girl. Like you said, it's different when you have to fucking do, when you have to gain that trust and they don't just instantly, because I got plenty of ball pythons that were like, oh yeah, you're my person right from get-go. You know what I mean? And with her, I had to earn all of this. Everything that you see with her, I had to earn this. I had to earn every inch of this with her. And we're still gaining. We're still growing. I'm still learning. She's still learning me. But it took 6 years to get me to this point where I feel this comfortable with her, though. I mean, it did. It's taken a lot longer. I mean, I got my other boas. You guys know, I reach in and touch all of them, reach right in front of their heads and all that. And they're fine with it. They don't even react because they're so used to it. I've been doing it since they were puppies. I was going to say puppies, but they were never puppies. Look at her. You see her? She doesn't want to go back. Fucking bitch does not want to go back. She kind of climbing right back up my arm.
From the bird cage. Yeah,
that's awesome though, because that right there tells me that she trusts me as much as her enclosure. Because if she didn't trust me as much as her enclosure, she would have run right back to her enclosure right now. I hope I answered your question, Jamie. The only thing I can say is you get one as a baby, and find somebody that actually holds them. You know what I mean? Not just breeds them. I got lucky. The 5 snakes I bought all from the same person. All except for one. I bought 4 boa constrictors from the same person. And they actually held them all the time. So they were already used to being held and had gained some trust with humans before I got them. So when I got them, I didn't have any that were bitey. I've never been bit by any of my boas. I've only been bit by ball pythons. And they were babies when I first got them from big breeders. You know what I mean? My wife's sitting here looking at Raven, smiling. I'm telling you, we get so much out of this girl. I do. I get so much pleasure. I get so much more pleasure than I do any of my other snakes. I love all my snakes. I love them dearly. But there's just something about the ones that it's just like those girls that we have to fucking do a little extra for. It just seems like they mean that much more to us. You know what I mean? Again. But you're more than welcome to fucking ask any questions that you have, Jamie. I'm by far, an expert, but I do love my snakes. And you know what I mean? And all my snakes, out of all these 41 snakes I have, Jamie, I don't have a fucking asshole. They're all like her. I have, but I don't want, I'm not ready. I don't want anything that big. I want to stick with snakes that I don't fucking, won't ever feel that I need two people to have when I want to, you know, have them out. She's as big, you know, she's as big, she could possibly get as big as I ever want. You know, they don't normally get 13 foot, but if she got 13 foot long, that would be all the snake I would want to have. I wouldn't want to have fucking, you know, because she gets 13 foot fucking, she'd be all the snake I want. Julia's had Burmese. Julia's a good person to talk to about that, Jamie. Yeah, they are, but they weren't necessarily gentle giants in the very beginning. Normally, your retics and your berms, from what I saw, could be pretty fucking defensive in the very beginning, but it does go away pretty quick. You know what I mean? You can gain trust with them pretty quick. I'm gonna try put her back again. There we go. That's awesome, though. See ya. This is what you want, though. You want them going back nice and slow like this. And I just let her go. I don't fucking pull my hand out, because if I do, she's going to start squeezing. I'm better off just letting her go away on her own. You know what I mean? Even my ball pythons, unless I can actually have them like in two hands and set them right down, I do the same thing with my ball pythons. I let them let go of me completely before I even stop pulling away. She knows she's still touching me. You know, she's got my hand and the tub wrap together. Because trust me, she knows she's still touching me. And see, it's like she doesn't want to let go of me. Oh, she didn't go in her hide. She's on top of it. But look, she's still going so slow. I can pull my hand out from underneath her now, though. Get out of the light there, and you can see her nice tail. Yeah, look at this. See how nice and purple she is? You can see how purple she is there. She just looks tan. But her tail is so pretty, man. But anyway, that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate everybody hanging out. If you ain't a subscriber, I'd appreciate if you would subscribe. But I'll be back tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. my time here in Maine. So, but I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning, and we see you again and back here tomorrow. All right, remember, if you can't be good at it. Cheers. Oh, my TV's froze. Oh, I'm going to buy some more fucking these zip ties. Luckily, they're cheap online. Am I froze on you guys' TVs? Am I froze on your TV, Evan? I'm froze up on mine. Am I froze on your TV, Evan? We're going to put the zip ties to her. We'll see you tomorrow, though. I'll be back. Hope everybody has a good afternoon. And we'll see you in the AM. Cheers.